Hello and welcome to Herndon Community Television's News You Can Use. We're opening for the week of October 20th. Now, the Washington West Film Festival intends to repeat its history of great cinema screenings at its 5th annual festival. From October 21st to the 27th, 56 films from around the world will be shown at venues including the Reston Bow Tie Cinemas, Wolf Trap Foundation for the Performing Arts, the National Press Club, George Mason University, and the Lorton Workhouse Arts Center, as well as the Angelica Film Center, and more. Wednesday, October 21st, Washington West Film Fest will host a pre-fest marathon screening of the Back to the Future trilogy at Reston Town Center's Bow Tie Cinemas. The Fairfax County Board of Supervisors has passed a resolution to ceremoniously change the name of Reston, Virginia, to Hill Valley from October 21st to the 25th. As part of their unique model, Washington West will give 100% of box office net proceeds from the Give Back to the Future red carpet screening to the Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's Research. After this week, all events in Back to the Future will be entirely in the past. So the question is, where are we now? Nike has filed a patent for self-lacing shoes that are similar to those featured in the film, yet it seems there have been some hits and misses. The question we would like to ask is, what technology from Back to the Future are we most missing today? If you have any thoughts, go ahead and share it on our Facebook page, and we'd love to hear from you. ArtSpace Herndon, Herndon's community art gallery, ArtSpace Herndon, is curating a Halloween extravaganza featuring talented female jazz vocalists. Candice Bostwick, Rhonda Atkins, and the Yazuzas vocalist will be accompanied by D.C. area's well-known jazz pianist Wayne Wiltz and jazz virtuoso bassist Ralph Gordon. The event is Saturday, October 31st from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. and will be hosted at 750 Center Street in Herndon. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. and tickets are $15. Complimentary hors d'oeuvres and soft drinks will be provided. The Town of Herndon Spooktacular will be hosted on Friday, October 23rd, and the town invites children and parents to the Spooktacular. Again, the event will be on the 23rd and is from 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. Enjoy ghoulish games, crafts, and a children's show. A fee covers for all activities, as well as a treat bag. Parents must accompany children at the event. Games and crafts will run from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m., and the show will be from 7:30 to 8 p.m. The fee is $8 per child in advance and $11 per child on the day of the event. Herndon's Homecoming Parade will be held on Saturday, October 24th, beginning at 9:30 a.m., again at downtown Herndon. The theme for this year is going to be superheroes. The parade features floats from student organizations, local businesses, as well as special guests. Don't miss out. Bring a chair and support the Hornets in downtown Herndon along Eldon Street. As homecoming is going to be this week, catch up on past year's homecoming parades all week long. For the full schedule, visit our website at www.hctv.org or visit our Facebook page. This month, to celebrate Halloween, HCTV is airing special late-night movies at midnight with encores at 3 a.m. Watch your favorite monster movie or B-rated horror films if you dare. On HCTV, we are broadcasting the classic 1922 horror film Nosferatu. This silent German expressionist film will re-air on the week of October 26th. The Bradley Farm Haunted House will be open on Friday and Saturday, October 23rd and 24th. If you're looking for some spine-tingling fun this Halloween, here in Herndon, the Bradley Farm Haunted House, located at New Parkland Drive, promises everyone ghoulish fun this year. The theme is going to be the Haunted Coal Mine, and also features trick-or-treating for children aged 10 and under. Proceeds from the event will go to the Herndon Reston Fish nonprofit. Fee is going to be $5, and for more information, you can visit their webpage. Halloween parade at Herndon Library will be hosted on Wednesday, October 28th. The Halloween parade will begin at 10:30 a.m. at Herndon Fortnightly Library, located at 768 Center Street, Herndon. The event will feature stories, songs, and activities, all with a Halloween theme. There will be a Halloween parade following the store time. Costumes are welcome, and the event is designed for ages 0 to 5 with an adult. Shows on HCTV. We are going to be broadcasting on HCTV a new episode of Arts with Amy this week. Amy sits down with Sarah Peterson, the Executive Director of the Autism Society of Northern Virginia. Amy will also visit Piano Girl. Again, the show is going to be on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. and Sundays at 8:30 p.m. and Mondays at 3:30 p.m. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so on this month's episode of Live Well, Age Well, host Margaret Pressler sits down with breast care specialist Dr. Virginia Chantella. Watch Live Well, Age Well all month long on Mondays at 2 p.m., Tuesdays at 9:30 a.m., and Fridays at 3 p.m. Elections will be held in November in Northern Virginia. The last day to vote absentee in person is going to be October 31st. The deadline for emergency absentee voting is November 2nd at 2 p.m. In October, HCTV is airing back-to-back episodes of Circles of Influence with Dave Cordingley as he sits down with the candidates for Virginia's 86th District Delegate and Danesville District Supervisor. Watch Circles of Influence on HCTV on Tuesdays at 7:30 a.m., Wednesdays at 3:30 p.m., and Sundays at 7 p.m. On Sports Scene, Taylor Simone sits down with Brother Wayne Williams of the Antioch Golf Ministry. Tune in to an informative, fun, and eye-opening show about golf on Fridays at 7 p.m., Sundays at 6 p.m., and Tuesdays at 1 p.m. Again, we want to thank you so much for watching HCTV News You Can Use. We'll see you all next week. Enjoy the rest of your day. Hello, and welcome to Herndon News You Can Use, broadcasting within the Herndon Community Television Studio in downtown Herndon. Again, my name is Ryan Dunn, and we are broadcasting local news from October 20th. Today we have a guest with us, Cynthia Phillips, who again works with Washington West Film Fest. Cindy, I understand that you help coordinate with local sponsors for the Washington West Film Fest.
I do. I'm out there meeting and helping sponsors become interested in our film festival and taking care of everything that goes along with being a sponsor of our festival.
And we understand Washington West Film Fest has been an ongoing operation. Their headquarters is at Reston Town Center, I understand.
Yes.
And there have been several years that Washington West Film Fest has been in operation.
We are celebrating our 5th anniversary this year, so it's a big milestone for us. We're still very young and we're growing rapidly.
Fantastic. There's been a string of anniversaries. In fact, Reston Town Center had its anniversary just recently.
Yeah, 25.
Yes. And in addition to that, there's going to be a few feature films that, again, you're going to be holding. I know that you have some films that are, a few that are independently produced, but one feature, what I understand, is going to be the Back to the Future series.
Well, do you think that anybody's heard of that movie before? We are getting a lot of attention because we are an official screening venue from Universal Studios for the Back to the Future 30th anniversary screening. And Back to the Future Day is tomorrow, which is the beginning of our festival. And when we realized that the date that Doc and Marnie go to in the second film to go save his family is 10/21/15, it's here. And it's incredible and crazy, and everybody's having a lot of fun with it.
So, yes.
So we're showing the trilogy tomorrow, Wednesday, on Back to the Future Day. We have officially changed the name of Reston for this week of our festival to Hill Valley, just like the community that he lived in. And we're showing the trilogy tomorrow, Wednesday night. We still have lots of tickets available. Come on out and see that. And then on Sunday, we have a very special red carpet event. Christopher Lloyd, who played Doc, will be here, along with Bob Gale, who was one of the co-writers of the films, and a couple other celebrities. And we're going to have a big red carpet and show the second film that shows the date that, you know, we're all having fun with this year.
Yes. So it's almost hard to imagine, but again, the Back to the Future trilogy, again, it was centered, one of the dates was October 21st. And just imagine everything after that date, everything related to the Back to the Future series is essentially going to be entirely in the past. So past and present, maybe future, they intertwine on that date for Back to the Future enthusiasts.
It's definitely crossing the beams there. Exactly.
Yes. So we can expect to see maybe a few DeLoreans, and maybe even a few enthusiasts might actually dress up as Duck.
I absolutely think that the fans will dress. We are going to have more than a few DeLoreans. We actually have 2 time machines coming, and as you can see on the screen, we had one yesterday here for a special interview that's going to air tomorrow on NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt. Kevin Tibbles was in Reston doing the interview with the gentleman that owns that particular time machine. And they're doing a big spotlight because it is a frenzy right now. Just everyone's having so much fun with it.
So yeah, it's interesting just thinking about it. The retro look, you might say, of the 80s is
Right.
now back in trend.
Oh, right.
Back in fashion.
The Nikes and everything.
Yes. And as they say, again, with online, I was just browsing about Back to the Future fashion. They say there's a patent already out for shoes that lace themselves, and I hear that they're constantly trying to improve on the hoverboard. So who knows, maybe in a few years' time, we might actually see some people who are just going on a, I don't know, you can't say it, it's like going on a stroll, but not using a hoverboard just for transportation.
Right.
So that might be feasible.
Right. I mean, there has been a lot of discussion about the disappointing things that we don't have that they predicted we would have by now. And one of the main taglines is, where we're going, you don't need roads. Unfortunately, most of us still need our roads. But the one main thing I can say is if you're in the DC area, you can jump, or even Tyson's Corner, jump on the Silver Line to the Silver Screen, and you don't need a road that way. Just zip on over in Metro, and it gets you to Reston, and there's a shuttle that takes you over to where our theater is, the Bowtie Cinema in Reston Town Center.
Very good. Yes. And again, in addition to the anniversary with the Back to the Future trilogy, we have another anniversary that's coming up. Again, Reston Town Center is not going to be the only place that's going to be showing some of these films. We also have in Wolf Trap at Vienna.
We're screening in Wolf Trap, the Barns, for the first time this year, and we're very excited to be able to have them as a partner. We're doing the 50th anniversary of Sound of Music, which is just incredible. And the gal that played Louisa in the film, one of the children, she's going to be joining us at that screening, and we'll be introducing her. And then she'll also be joining us on the red carpet on Sunday. So we will be able to have the press ask her some questions and talk to her there on Sunday at Reston. But at Wolf Trap, she'll be there to be introduced for the opening of the film.
And I understand that you first became involved with Washington West Film Fest was when you visited and you saw, again, a few films. You also met a Mr. Ed Asner, correct?
Right. I actually went to a special event that Ed came. He donates his time to us. He learned about us a few years ago and has become a friend of the festival. And he comes, we auctioned off a lunch with him in LA last year that I also went out to. But I found out about the festival and became involved because of Ed Asner coming and holding an intimate little chat. And so I'm a little over a year now involved and on the core ops team and doing, you know, everything that we need to do, everybody pitches in. So
yes.
But it's a volunteer organization, basically, most of us. And so it's a lot of just love and sweet equity, you know, sweat equity too, as they say. But because the mission of the festival is we give back 100% every year of our net ticket proceeds to a charity. And so we are constantly needing to raise funds for our operating funds. We don't keep a dime. And every other film festival that we've ever heard anyone talking about or know of ourselves say this is unheard of. So we really, really need our friends and patrons to join in, click on the donate button, become a patron, because our operating funds are slim and most of us are volunteers. And like Mr. Ed Asner, he volunteers his time. And he'll be here at the festival again this year, and we have a special film for him, of him actually. It's called My Friend Ed, and friends of his put together this film for his 86th birthday last year, I believe it was. And it was a birthday present for him, and we're screening it at the festival this year, and it's something to see. It's really special.
Fantastic, yes. Mr. Asner, again, some of us may know him for, again, voicing one of the characters in the Disney film Up. But yes, he also has a very accomplished cinematography, having been in various films as well as television series. So,
well, this film shows a lot of that, and also his involvement in activism and trying to help people that need a voice. And one of the comments made in the film is he literally does touch all of the generations, because we know him from either his film or TV work early on. The kids know him because of his voices in Up. They can't believe, or Santa Claus, when he plays Santa Claus in a movie. And now he's still super busy. He was just on The Good Wife last year, and he's still working, very busy.
Now, it's great that, again, he's able to be involved in a program such as Washington West Film Fest. I mean, there are so many local filmmakers, even within the Washington, D.C. area, and whether it be Reston or Herndon, again, people who really appreciate this craft. And it's fantastic. It's a wonderful way to meet other people who work in the same industry and field. Just an opportunity to also just connect and network.
Right. And the unusual thing, though, is there are a lot of people in the industry in the area, but we're not known of very widely yet. And I guess, you know, it's only our 5th year, we could say, but it is our 5th year. And we still are finding many people in the Herndon and Reston areas that have never heard of a festival like is right here in their backyard. So we really need to work hard on getting the word out to everyone. Just keep talking about it.
Definitely. We can certainly do that. And I understand that we have a trailer. Again, there's going to be several films at Meet the Patels. That's one that's going to be also being shown.
That's
but
our
also,
opening night.
Yes. But we also understand that you brought a trailer with us that we're just going to go ahead and show. So we'll just take a quick little break and show this on the screen.
I don't think I ever made a conscious decision to want to be an adventurer. It just was something that I have been doing for a long time. I guess I grew up doing a lot of that kind of stuff, although those adventures were not quite as healthy.
His attempt is to solo circumnavigate the Americas non-stop.
I didn't have much interest in reading a book about sailing that reads like VCR instructions, you know, so I figured I'll just go out and raise the sails and figure it out. But I've always been self-taught with everything, pretty much in my life. It's just kind of normal for me.
Matt was always very stubbornly independent. He liked doing things best if he did it himself. He went through a period where he decided that all he was going to wear was boots, rubber boots, and that's all he'd wear. He wouldn't wear anything else, in the house or out of the house.
He was offended if he had to order off the children's menu. He gets up.
All right, very good. So,
I'd like to mention we actually have 56 films this year.
56.
56, and that's a large number, but you have to take into account that we have 3 shorts programs, and shorts are called that because they're 8 minutes to 20 minutes usually, and we bunch them into programs. So you'll be going in for a typical full-length feature time of about an hour and a half for that screening, but you'll see many, many little shorts in that. And so we have 3 of those programs, and so total about 56 films this year.
So 56, is that the 56 films that are going to be shown in this program, again, for the Washington West Film Fest? Is that any greater number? Is it usually around 56?
Last year we were under 50, I believe. This is the most we've had. And we're screening in different areas too. Like tomorrow night, or tonight actually, Tuesday, we are screening at the National Press Club a film called Frame by Frame about photojournalists in Afghanistan and how they were shut down, but they continued to work, even risking their lives. And you can still get tickets to that at the National Press Club in DC for tonight. And tomorrow is our trilogy, and we have an event at Saks Fifth Avenue where we're showing a film about fashion. It's a short, and Saks Fifth Avenue has joined us as a sponsor this year, and everything that people have a special coupon that they've known of us and attended our films, we will get 10% back of whatever they were to spend at Saks Fifth Avenue through Friday. And we also are partner with USA Today, which they did a nationwide sweepstakes this year, and they're bringing someone here that won to attend the red carpet. It was all Back to the Future based. So USA Today is bringing someone here for our red carpet to attend as a sweepstakes winner.
Very good. So any particular films from this year's broadcast that you think might be particularly interesting, or maybe some that your friends have spoken about?
Well, the trailer that you saw was about a young man named Matt Rutherford who attempted, and you'll have to come see the film, but he risked his life to try to sail around North and South America, and it's just, you just are so inspired by his story, and it's a great story. It's a documentary. One of the shorts in the shorts programs is Merry Christmas, and I think it's said with a bit of an attitude with Dick Van Dyke in it. Another thing I want to mention also, we have another special friend who is W.G. Snuffy Walden, who's very well known in the music TV world. He scores for many TV shows, and everyone would know him from 30-something or The West Wing, and he just recently did Under the Dome and Nashville. But he's a friend, and he comes, and he'll be here for a special talk. And there's another movie about a basketball program in LA that I've heard is very inspiring. There's a documentary about the shooting of a young man that pulled up next to a guy in the 7-Eleven with his music too loud. It's called 3.5 Bullets in 10 minutes, I think. 3.5, 10 minutes. Mm. And it's inspiring and needs to be told for the times.
Yes. So again, a great variety of films, all occurring this week over at the Washington West Film Fest, which is going to be at a variety of locations within the Fairfax County area. I want to thank you so much, Cindy, again, for taking the time to go ahead and join us with this presentation. And we look forward to, again, to all that's going to be occurring down over at, again, during the Film Fest. So
well, thank you very much, Ryan. Please visit our website, www.filmfest.com, to find our schedule of all the films we're going to be showing. You can watch trailers there, you can buy tickets, and you can donate also to help us with our operating funds.
We are here today from the Herndon HCTV studio with Abby Kimball, Marketing Director of the Herndon Community Center. Abby, I want to thank you so much for making the time to stop by today.
Well, thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
Yes. So, we're rolling in through the month of October and through the fall season, and we understand that the Herndon Community Center has a number of activities that are planned, going to be open to the public, various events. Wondering if maybe you could expound maybe a few of them, what's going to be coming up.
Well, on Friday, October 23rd, we'll have Spooktacular at the Herndon Community Center, and it's just a fun, not too scary Halloween event where kids and families can come in their costumes and celebrate and meet people from the community. Lots of carnival-themed games, not big scale like carnival rides, but carnival-themed games, and some tattoos and different activities and games the kids can play. And that's a great program for kids that are about, I think, like 3 to 8 years old.
Excellent. All right. And Spooktacular has been going on for a few years now, so we've got plenty of persons I know who have gone through the experience, probably will also be returning again, maybe a second or third time.
That's right. Yeah, lots of people that have been coming to this event for many years, and maybe we'll get even some people that came as children and now will bring their own children.
Excellent.
So that's Friday night. Then on Saturday, October the 24th, we have the homecoming parade in downtown Herndon, which is like a slice of Americana. You want to come out and grab a seat on a curb and be along Eldon Street and see all the different high school floats and businesses and organizations that come out to support the event. And it kicks off around 9:30, and the judging station is in downtown Herndon, so you can choose a spot from anywhere from Sterling Road down to Lynn Street along Eldon, and you'll get a good view of all the different people involved.
Yes. One of the features of the homecoming parade, of course, includes various groups and associations. I know that Herndon HCTV will be broadcasting the event and also taping it. But not only that, I understand the theme this year is going to be superheroes, I believe.
That's right. People can decorate their floats around the theme of superheroes. And we also do welcome people to sign up and join us if they want to walk or if they want to create a float. Anybody's welcome. We have applications for the homecoming parade on our website, herndon-va.gov, and click on special events.
And yeah, I would have to say the Herndon Homecoming Parade, like you said, it's really a slice of Americana. And it's great just seeing, again, all the people being involved in the parade and all the volunteers, and just the way it's so well coordinated. And also it's fantastic to hear the local marching band, Pride of Herndon, and they go ahead and make their performance. Very, very enthusiastic. It's a wonderful event just to be able to even just view or see.
Yes, yes. So continuing down our fall lineup, let's see, I think let me just confirm the exact date. There's a handy dandy what's going on section in our programs and events guide. So there's a children's performing arts program. I think it's November the 2nd at the community center, and that's featuring feathered dragon. Yes, and it's a puppet show, and it's a great day. I think it's no school day, so young ones and younger school-age kids are welcome to join us at the community center for that. And then another event to highlight for us in November is our Turkey Trot, which will be taking place at the Herndon Community Center on Saturday, November the 21st, and that is a great family event, all levels. It's a race that takes place around the golf course, so it's a cross-country course. And you can walk, you can run, grab a friend. Great opportunity to get out and be active, burn lots of calories before Thanksgiving, so then you'll be ready the following weekend for Thanksgiving.
Yes. Well, the Herndon Community Center certainly is a gem within the town of Herndon. We're very fortunate that this organization exists just so that peoples and neighbors, and again, who live in this very busy area of Washington, D.C., can still take advantage of programs that are offered and just really be able to connect and just take a break from sometimes the occasionally hectic life that's within this D.C. area.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, it's great opportunity for people to be able to recreate right in their backyard. And one interesting tidbit within the town is that almost every home is a quarter mile from a park. So the Herndon Community Center is based at Breedy Park, which is a great outdoor playground, tennis courts, lots of different sports fields, so something for everyone.
Yes, yes. And even when winter comes by, there's an indoor pool, again, that people can use, and in addition to other facilities and programs that also people can enroll in, such as even like arts and crafts related. So certainly there are many opportunities to engage oneself within the community center.
That's right. Yep.
But thank you so much again, Abby,